our very fun studio.
I love it here. This place is beautiful, by the way. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh. So
Our
nice.
interior designer is Sarah Hurwitz. That's a joke. She's not. She's not an interior designer. But we're very happy to have you, Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, this is the first time we've actually ever done this.
I know, and I think it's great. Like, I've been watching all your episodes, and
Thank you.
I crack up every single
You're
time.
on a few of them, so just say you're watching yourself.
Yeah, I'm watching myself. Okay, yes.
Okay.
But you bring some awesome people to the platform,
We
and
do.
I think one of my favorite parts is at the end when you do all like the
All
fun
the
takes.
outtakes?
I love
Yeah,
that. I love that. I think it's pretty funny.
So the fun thing about this, there's no editing today. It's all live. There's no bleeping or blooping because
no pressure.
No pressure. I feel like I have put in my own censor because no foul language, all the things that you guys normally don't see. Hopefully won't see because I will censor myself. But we have a few fun things happening today. First off, Lewis is our special guest. He wanted to yell from the rooftops that he was coming on.
Yes, I know. I was like, can I say something? She's like, no.
I was like, I mean, I feel like some people caught on, but you know, whatever. It's fine. We tried to kind of keep it a surprise. Oh, and my phone's going off. Fun time. See, there you go. We're live. Lots of fun things happening today. So we have Lewis here. We're also doing a giveaway. A special giveaway. You're going to have to leave your comments, leave your name in the comments below, and we are going to announce the winner. We will talk about what we're giving away once we get in, but there is going to be a giveaway during the episode. And leave the comments, leave your name in the comments below, and we will be announcing the winner tomorrow, Wednesday the 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you follow at Shira Roars, which is my tag on Instagram, I will be announcing it then. I have to put in a reminder so I don't forget. It's a little, DIY today. So, remember to follow me. And of course, you should follow at Brooklyn Boy Knits, as Lewis is he's just bringing his heart to the world of yarn and all the different things that he's doing. You can follow him on Instagram.
Yes, Instagram.
At Brooklyn Boy Knits. I believe his handle is below. If not, we will definitely add it in. At Brooklyn Boy Knits. And remember, again, we are going to be doing a special giveaway tomorrow. We will talk about it a little bit more in the episode. But the announcement as to who gets it, first you have to leave your name in the comments below. And tomorrow, Wednesday, December 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be making the announcement on my Instagram story.
So exciting.
Very exciting. Or maybe it will be Instagram story and my Instagram picture at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry. Oh, and other fun things about this live. There's so much to talk about. We have, the reason why we're doing it live is because we want to talk to you. We want to have a conversation. Yes. This is kind of just like us stitching and sipping
and having fun. And your questions are fun because
we want to hear questions. We want to also talk, I've got to talk about some resolutions for 2019 that I want to hit. So maybe Lewis has some resolutions, maybe you guys have some resolutions, maybe you have some questions for Lewis, maybe you have some questions for me. We want to hear about it. So please ask some questions and our good friend Sarah will read them to us. Sarah has something else that she wants me to add. I see.
I'm just going to bring the camera in a little closer so everybody can hear you better.
Oh, okay. Yes. This is the first time we're doing this, so
guys, bear with us.
Bear with us. Love us, even though there might be,
now we got
might be out of frame now.
It's a work in progress, guys.
It's a work in progress. You gotta love us. Is the sun shining in the camera?
Yeah, we got it. Tiffany Smith would like to know what you guys are working on.
Good question. Do you want to go first?
All right, so I am actually working with one of my favorite yarns by Lion Brand, which is Thick and Quick.
Yes, love it.
I am working on a custom order, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What are you gonna make?
I'm making an infinity scarf.
Cute.
I'm gonna seam the sides together once it's done, but I love working with this yarn. As you know.
Woolly's, well, you know, it's one of my favorite yarns too. Woolly's Thick and Quick is the best because it's an 80-20. So it's 80 acrylic, 20% wool, machine washable and dryable. It's actually the cowl that I wore today to work is what I use. Like, I love that yarn so much. It's such a like wearable yarn.
I'm glad you brought that up because one of my favorite features of the yarn is that I have pieces that I've knitted with that's been like over 3 years now, and it doesn't pill.
My cowl,
it's so great. Yeah.
My cowl is I think 6 years old, and it looks like it's brand new.
Yeah,
it wears really well,
yeah,
and it's super warm.
Yeah.
I am actually working on a very, it is a shawl that I've been working on for quite some time,
but I'm trying, one of my big resolutions is to like finish a project and not just have so many unfinished projects. UFOs.
But that's the sign of a true knitter. How many projects do you have at home?
You don't want to know. And I also have like a lot of yarn that I'm like, no, that's gonna be for that. That's been for that for like 4 years. But this is actually out of our yarn by one of our associates. I used to work at the Lime Brand Yarn Studio in the city, and Darren, who is a amazing associate that works there, he has a special yarn called Dyed by Darren.
Yes.
Check out the hashtag Dyed by Darren, and he's also on Instagram at Mr. Woolly Bear. Show you it. I like it because first off, it's dyed by him, so it's special and it's unique.
It's got that glittery.
And it has glitter in the sun right now. You can kind of, I don't know if it's gonna work, but it has speckles and it's glittery, and it's just like a simple like mindless garter stitch. But I love it, and it's by Darren, and I love him so much.
And I just have to say, like, I love that you guys are featuring hand-dyed yarn.
Yes.
Because you know, there's a lot of knitters and crocheters out there that are, you know, we have a lot of indie dyers now, so we have a lot of people dyeing that. So the fact that Lion Brand said, hey, we're gonna get on this too, I think it's awesome. You walk into the studio and there's a wall of Darren's yarn.
Yeah, the thing that's unique though, I don't want you to try and go onto our Lion Brand website and find it there. It's not going to be there. But a really nice hand-dyed yarn that we do have is it's called Anya, and it's part of our LB collection, which Lewis is suddenly becoming acquainted to today.
Yeah, so
as he just found out we have cashmere.
So guys, I just have to say something. So this is the first time I'm here. We're in Jersey.
Right, we're at the Lion Brand Yarn outlet.
Yes, outlet. And I walked in. The minute I walked in, I was like, oh my god, this place is insane. It's huge. So if you guys ever are in Jersey, in Carlstadt, right?
Yes, that's where we are.
You need to check out this warehouse. I'm not even joking. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, why is this not in New York?
And I said, because of real estate.
Beautiful place, and yeah.
Yeah, so there's the LB collection, which not a lot of people know about because it's only in our outlet, in our studio in New York City, and online. But sometimes people don't want it. It's our line of fine fibers, and sometimes people don't want to spend money on fine fibers when they can't touch it and they can't do a neck test.
Right.
But the yarns are beautiful. We have silk, we have hand-dyed superwash merino, we have superwash merino, we have yak alpaca, we have wool, we have cashmere, we have angora. We have a lot of LB collection yarns, so you should definitely check them out. But
guys, take it from me. And you know me. I love yarn. I have a whole master bedroom full of yarn. Okay, so I'm going through and I'm touching your LB collection, and it's amazing.
It is really
it's
beautiful.
Amazing. So
I
will
like
be
it.
picking some of that up, and I will be working on some awesome projects with that Shira.
Oh, okay.
So I can't wait. So after this, I'm going shopping.
Oh, he's going shopping. We want to know, what are you guys working on that since you're watching us and we're all stitching and you guys are taking a break from work? I won't tell your boss. What are we? Who's chiming in? Who's here? Who's chatting?
Dee says that she has gazillions of works in progress, and her resolution is to finish as many as she can.
Dee, love you, girl. Power to you.
Good luck. Good luck, because
good luck.
Yeah,
you do you, girl.
It's not easy. Listen, I personally I have 5-6 different projects going on at one time, and it's good to have a few projects on hand.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're just like like a monogamous knitter, like you're just only doing that one thing, and sometimes you can get a little bored, and then you just put it down, and then you're just getting nothing done.
Exactly. So one of the questions I always get asked by a lot of my followers, and I get emails all the time, is how do you finish your project so fast? And it's a matter of having 5 to 6 projects going on at one time.
And also good Netflix shows.
Yes, binge watching. Oh my gosh, any good shows you're watching?
Well, let me tell you. Have you been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina?
Oh my gosh, yes. I just
Did
watched.
you watch the Christmas
Yes,
episode?
I did.
Oh my god.
So
good. Get
it's
into
a little
it.
dark. It's a little dark, but it's good.
It's good.
It's really good.
It's good knitting.
Yeah.
It's good knitting TV.
It is.
Who else are any TV shows you guys are watching? You want to know?
Yeah.
Miriam says she's working on a superhero themed hat for her niece's boyfriend.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness. I love that.
We want to see photos of that, please.
Yeah, I want to see a photo of that. You can tag us in your photo at Shira
please.
Roars and
at Brooklyn Boy Knits.
on Instagram. We'd love to see a picture of that. That sounds super cute.
That does. Oh my gosh, I'm a superhero.
I know, I love that. Anyone else chiming in?
Marlene says she's doing the Advent scarf of Trisha Witherspoon and a Gainsey sweater for her husband.
Oh, that's so sweet. You're making him a
Sweater, it's sweater weather, yes. And a lot of people are making sweaters. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of like the yoke, like the colorful yoke work that a lot of people are doing now. Somebody asked me like, well, you don't do many sweaters, and I don't, but I am getting into sweaters because, you know, one of the things is like you want fast projects. So like sweaters do take time, and when you're working on a 7/8 needle, it does take time. So yeah, people like I love suggestions as what's your favorite sweater pattern. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, what's your favorite sweater pattern? That's a good one.
That's a good, you know.
I personally, I would love right now a trying to think like a cute little cardigan, maybe like a boyfriend cardigan out of Woolly Sticking Quick. That's what I want right now, with a pocket, please. Thank you. The address will be below. What? Louder. I'm sorry,
okay.
talking louder. Can you hear me now? Wait, so what other shows are you watching on Netflix? Let's talk about that more.
So, what am I watching?
Let's see if we could be in a relationship.
I've been watching, so you know Game of Thrones is coming out this year.
No, I'm not.
Why are you living under a rock? Are you kidding me?
I'm not living under a rock.
Guys, can you
It's just
please
not
tell
my
her
jam.
she... Wow.
It's not my jam. I can't get into it. I've tried so many times.
Oh, my.
Maybe after it ends, like I'll really but it's one of those shows that you really have to you got to pay attention to.
It's really, really good. So I'm super excited for this next season. Gosh, you need to watch the show. I'm telling you, you have to watch the show. You gotta promise me.
All right.
As a matter of fact, we have a date.
Oh.
Okay, you and I are sitting down for the very first episode. Mark my word, she's gonna watch it, and she's.
Wait, I have to start from the beginning.
Yes,
though.
I know that. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sit down with you. Episode 1, season 1, Lewis and Shira, and she's gonna get hooked. That's a promise. So stay tuned for that.
All right. Okay. Now tell me what else are you working on? What else do you have? What projects are you working on?
So I'm doing a lot. I just finished a special project for Julie Lamb.
I love Julie.
Yes.
By the way, I just want to shout out to Julie Lamb right now because we are both wearing her jewelry.
Yeah.
He is wearing her earrings, and I am wearing her subway token because I am born and raised in NYC.
So yeah, let's talk about Julie Lamb for a second.
Julie,
I
love you.
Julie. So Julie Lamb, she designs jewelry for knitters and crocheters, and she has this special line of jewelry for us
called BU.
Yes, and she reached out to me, and she's like, "I noticed you wear black studs. I've been noticing your photos and your interviews. She's like, we need to get you onto my black studs." So I'm wearing her black studs finally, and I handed in my old studs for these, and I love them. And I get compliments all the time, and they're like, "Are those little lambs on your ears?" I'm like, "Yes, they are." And they're little black diamonds, and I love them. And
through and through. You guys should check her out. It's
Lewis, let's get a nice close up of those.
close up of your ear.
Yeah. Let me see your ear.
Here is his ear.
Is the lamb?
Here.
Is turned
Wait,
like
can you see his ear? This is not weird at all. I'm not seeing his ear.
So
our relationship is at a whole new level.
So Julie had a project for me.
Yes.
And she said, Lewis, she's like, I want you to design a scarf for me. And I said, okay, let's talk. So she drew out this project for me. I'm like,
I saw. Yeah.
In Tarja.
Yeah.
So this is the final product, and I wanted to bring it today because I really wanted to show. This is done with
Because this is featuring our other friend,
yes,
Clinton Hill Cashmere.
Becky from Clinton Hill Cashmere.
Love you, Becky.
So she wanted her cashmere yarn, and it's an infinity scarf, and I love it because look how.
Oh, it feels so. And she has a matching hat in this color.
Yes.
That's the reason.
That was done by Felicia Eve of Strengthening Studio.
Yes.
And she's awesome.
We just did like a whole branch of people that we love in one sentence. I love that.
What I love is that New York, we have such a great knitting community, crochet community, where we have artists, people that make yarn, people that own shops, people that are doing things in the community, makers
Like our good
and
friend
designers.
Alex Creates.
Yes, Alex Creates.
Love
I'm
him.
actually working with Alex on a special project at PS 145.
Oh.
So we're doing a yarn bombing project with PS 145. Alex got involved because he's an expert at this.
And if you follow at Brooklyn Boy Knits, Lewis's handle on Instagram, you can find out information how you can participate in that.
Yes, guys, we still need volunteers to come out and help us. So we're basically yarn bombing this gate in the back of the school where there's this ugly construction site happening. And Natalia Russo reached out and she said, Lewis, I need help with this. I need to cover up this gate and we need to get yarn up there. I said, yarn bombing, why not? Let's do it. So Shira.
Yes, and I actually think we gave you some special, here we go, name dropping,
Yes.
London K yarn. Hey London K, how are you? You can follow her, and her handle is Made by London, I think. Oh man, I'm like really, Sarah just gave me a thumbs up. Made by London, you can follow her handle, and she has a special line of yarn that is special for yarn bombing.
Yes, and it's good. You know, we started the project 2 weeks ago, and it holds up really well.
Yeah.
In rain.
Yeah.
As you know, it's been raining in the past couple of days.
Yeah.
So I checked about a week ago, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. It's still vibrant. It's still there. So we're
Well, so if you guys are just tuning in now, we are doing a first ever live tea with Shira, Sip and Stitch,
Yes.
and Louis Boria, aka Brooklyn Boy Knits, is here today knitting with me. We are working on some projects and also just stitching and not going to use the rhyming word, but we are here and we are talking, and we have a very exciting giveaway. I want to talk a little bit about the giveaway.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do the Lion Brand part, and then you can do the Brooklyn Boy part.
Okay.
So first off, we have a brand. Lion Brand has this. Feel this yarn.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's kind of delicious.
I love this.
It's kind of delicious. It's called Velux, and it looks as delicious as it does in the cake that is calorie free. It is Velux. It is a 100% polyester. It's a worsted weight. There is 246 yards in a cake. We are giving away a special kit designed by Two of Wands. It is a crochet sweater, and you are also giving away.
Yeah, so let me talk a little bit about this. So I am giving away, so this is Knitting Wolf Luxury Yarns, who created a colorway for me called Lewis's Noble in Blues.
I love it.
So hi Barry Vanderveer.
Hi.
Barry is an indie dyer out in Canada, and you know the story. He reached out to me. We're working together, and I am now selling this exclusive colorway on my website. So check it out. I offer worsted weight and I offer fingering weight. So this is the fingering weight. So what I'm offering today,
Yes.
as part of the giveaway, is
Yes.
a skein of my fingering weight, my latest pattern, Frozen Enchantment, which was featured in the Winter Solstice kit that we were doing with Lady Dye Yarns.
Okay.
And I'm also giving away one of my enamel pins. Now I don't
Super
have
cute.
my.
They
yeah.
flew off the
They flew
shelf.
off. I am getting a shipment in this week,
Yes.
so I am including my enamel pin, which is also available for pre-sale on my website.
There we go. So there was a lot of name dropping that just happened.
Sorry.
So to regroup, you are going to have your Velux kit from Two of Wands. Good friend Alexandra Tavell. Love you, girl. She's been on a tea with Shira. You can check that out. So there is this yarn that will be in a kit. It's a crochet sweater, super cute. And you are going to be getting Lewis's pattern. You are getting his Lewis's No Bully Blues that was brought to you by the whole Hat Not Hate campaign. Get into it, hashtag Hat Not Hate. And you are also going to be getting the enamel pin of Lewis's face. I don't even have one yet, and I kind of just want one. I want to show up on a date wearing that, just being like, hello. That's funny. So remember to leave your name in the comments below, and we will be choosing the winner tomorrow, Wednesday, December 19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you have to follow me at Shira Roars to find out who the winner is. I wonder who it's going to be. Near and far, wherever you are, we will send this lovely giveaway of Lion Brand New Yarn Velux. It's going to be a kit from Two of Wands, our good friend Alexandra Tavell. We have a lovely pattern that was featured where in the Solstice?
Solstice Yarn Club that we did with Lady Dye Yarn.
There we go, by Brooklyn Boy Knits. And we have our Brooklyn Boy Knits exclusive colorway done by Knitting Wolf Luxury Yarns. It started because of the Hat Not Hate campaign, hashtag Hat Not Hate. And Lewis's Brooklyn Boy Knits enamel pin, his face. So we have all those things. Giveaway tomorrow, December 19th at 2 p.m. The winner will be picked at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 19th, on my Instagram at Shira Roars. Got it.
I have an interesting story for you.
Tell me.
So I want to talk about. So I get a lot of questions all the time. And so yesterday I'm on the train.
Yeah.
I'm heading home from work.
Yeah.
And I met a lovely lady by the name of Angie.
Hi, Angie.
And hi, Angie, if you're listening. So this is really cool. So she happens to be a knitter, but she kind of like put the knitting to the side for a while. And we're talking, and she's like, I'm really interested at how fast you're knitting. And I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, I tend to be, she's like, I'm a tight knitter. So for this whole hour trip, happens that she lives a stop right after me. So I'm all the way deep in Brooklyn.
Right.
And she's telling me how, she kind of gave it up because she wasn't fast enough, and her tension was off. So I literally sat in the train with her, and I started showing her how becoming a looser knitter makes you a quicker knitter. So when I was showing her how, she's like, oh my God, let me try that. And so I'm giving her the needles, and we have this crowd of people just watching us.
I love it.
Yeah, and it was just like, she's like, oh yeah, you're right. So she emails me today, and she's like, Lewis, I have some good news. She's like, I started knitting, and she knitted her whole way to work this morning. And so Angie, if you're listening and if you're out there, I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you're getting back to your knitting.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Fun story. When I used to teach kids how to knit at the Lion Brand Yarn Studio in Manhattan, when you're a beginner knitter, or just kind of like when you're getting back into it, you're very tense and you're very tight.
Right.
And that makes it harder, like you're saying. So I would always say, loose as a goose. And I would always repeat that. And one of my first kid students, I would always have her repeat it as she would knit. I would just have her keep on going. Cece, what do you say? And she, loose as a goose. Loose as a goose. Loose as a goose.
And that's exactly what I was telling her. Is like, it's about retraining you. Sometimes we have to do that as knitters, as crocheters. We're so used to knitting a certain way, and then one day you just happen to find a new way, and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Are you guys tight knitters out there?
Yeah.
Are you relaxed? Do you have tension in your life that you're taking out on your cowls? Talk to us. Are there any questions out there, Sarah?
We have a lot of people that are very excited about this giveaway.
Awesome. Yes.
And don't worry, some people were concerned. We will announce the winner on YouTube. You'll know who you are when you're the winner.
Know who you are. We will not leave you hanging. I'm gonna set a reminder on my phone. Don't worry. Any other questions, comments, concerns? grandsons. Kidding. I'm single.
I'm single too. We're both single.
We're both single. So if you know of anyone, see, this is usually
And
what
this
gets
is
cut
she's
out.
a winner here. I'm just letting you know.
He's a winner. We're all winners. This is usually what gets cut out. My ability to find my future husband. Sarah always cuts it out. I don't know what's going on, Sarah.
Speaking of Gage, Miriam says that she's often spot on Gage. So good for you, Miriam.
Live your
Wow,
life, Miriam. I want to meet you.
Gauge is a funny thing for me.
Oh.
I don't do the whole gauge thing. People ask me like,
You don't gauge.
Nah, I don't. I just kind of wing it. I'm like, this doesn't look right. I'm like,
It's actually a funny
I
story
should,
about
right?
Gage.
I know.
You should. I heard horror stories about Gage. Also, I don't like doing a Gage swatch. And Claire, who works at the Lion Brand Yarn Studio, when I asked her a friend, she's like, "Well, did you do a Gage swatch?" And I'm like, "No, I did not." What else are they asking?
Alicia says, also, who's excited about the yarn emoji?
Oh my gosh! I know finally.
Love you. Yes, yarn emoji is a real thing.
So it's so funny. So it's in orange. Now I don't know if any of you have heard of Gigi. Gigi made it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's her favorite color. She's the
Does
orange
she
girl.
just
She
send
is
that
all over
left
it,
and
I
right?
love it. So hi Gigi, if you're out there.
Hi, I want to have you on a team with Shira, by the way.
She's
so
awesome.
we want to talk about all your orange. We were filming a new Yarn Buzz. You guys should check out Yarn Buzz on the Lion Brand YouTube channel with my good friend Stephen Michael Mooney, and we were talking about the yarn emoji. But I think they should come out with, like, when you tap on it, it should come up with different
colors. Thank you. Oh my gosh, yes, that would be awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
Apple, if you're listening,
Change the color.
Roy G. Biv that.
Give us some variety.
Roy G. Biv, please. Thank you. So yes to the yarn emoji.
Yes, yeah.
Yarn emoji your heart out.
I've been using that emoji
Yeah,
a lot.
just left and right. Well,
Blowing it up. making it bigger.
now Yarn Buzz is a lot quicker to write out on my phone. I'll tell you that much. Are there any other questions?
Kathy says that she's a tight knitter. She's afraid to drop a stitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of dropping a stitch, I took this out of my knitting bag. Oh, guys, let me show you something. All my like, I would say 15 stitches were off the needle. I had a mild heart attack. This is my yarn emergency bag right now. But then, thank goodness, I had this little treasure. What is it?
Oh my god.
Bingo.
Where did you get that?
The Lion Brand Yarn Studio.
Oh,
Hello.
and
And this saved my life because I was able to do some emergency surgery on my knitting. Sarah's like, you should bring that up. I was like, I will. No, but it's
pretty
really
awesome.
awesome. I wouldn't necessarily like work a whole project with this, but it's super helpful. It comes in 4 different books.
Wow, look at
It's
that.
by Boy, and I believe we also sell it on our Lion Brand website. Don't hold me to it, but
It's
I'm sure
like a
you guys.
nail clipper for crochet hooks. I love.
Yeah, that's solid to carry in your like little knitting bag. Super helpful.
So you do a lot of traveling. So let me ask you.
Yeah,
So
talk to me.
I have a woman who's a good coworker of mine. She's traveling to me today as we speak.
Yeah.
And she asked me, well, what can I bring my needles on?
Okay.
So that's a good topic to talk about.
Oh boy, as the holiday season is upon us, I'm sure you knitters and crocheters are traveling with your work. I have traveled all over the world, literally, from New York to Australia to Italy, all over the world. I've only been stopped one place. Well, actually, I was stopped twice. One place I was leaving Jamaica, and they wanted to take my knitting needles away, and I was like, they didn't even know what they were. Like, they just looked at it like they were like aliens, and I was like. And my mom was so funny. She's like, you have a following. You could start a rebellion. I'm like, of course, against the Jamaican government. That would go over well. No, but I was like, you just give me my needles back. They ended up giving me back. But they did stop me once. Where is it? Hold on. I'll tell you what they almost wanted to take away from me. These scissors. I cannot tell you. I don't even know who they are by. I got them once at CHA, which is now known as AFCI. I love these scissors.
Oh,
They're the best scissors in the world. And I was leaving, I think it was when I was leaving Italy, it was when I was leaving Australia, actually. And they wanted to take these away from me. And I just looked at him with puppy eyes. Hopefully that's not how they all react, because
So
whatever.
they confiscated
But
the
no, they let me
They
take them.
let-
They like ran it through again, and I'm like, please, those are my crafting scissors.
Well, you know, what works for me is I don't carry scissors. I know they're gonna take them away. From
Yeah.
me. So what I do is I just carry nail clippers in my bag.
But sometimes the nail clippers, don't they take those away?
No.
What do you guys
I don't know.
use on your travels for scissors? I want to know in the comments below,
Yeah.
along with your name, so you can
Yeah.
participate in our giveaway. Remember, the giveaway is going to be announced tomorrow. I keep on treating this like a live that it's going to disappear, but it's going to be here forever. But I'll remind you guys one more time, because we're almost out of time. Can you believe it's just
Oh my
like
gosh,
flown
already?
by?
I love this, and you should
I
do this
know.
more often. I think this is great. This
Isn't
is a
that
great
fun?
platform.
Also, Lewis and I could be here all day.
Oh my God, yeah.
This is very
we just
true.
don't shut up. When we get together, it's like forget about it. Outside of the knitting world, we hang out, and it's like
Yeah, it's
a whole nother story.
and Lewis was like, "What can I talk about and what can I not talk about?" And I was like, "You know, when we hang out, it's just us. PG-13, PG-13 that, maybe even PG, even PG." I want to thank you guys for joining in. Are there any special shout outs that we maybe should give to? You've like called out a lot of people
I
in the
know,
knitting
yeah.
community. Alex Creates. We called out London K. We called out Julie Lamb. We called out Gigi.
Yes,
We
did.
called out Felicia from String Thing. We called
oh
out
gosh. Guys, if I'm forgetting anybody right now,
Knitting Wolf Yarns, Luxury Yarns.
Becky from Clinton Hill.
Oh, Becky,
we
I love you so much.
Um,
I also, to work today, my Clinton Hill bag. She's become, that bag is very helpful
wait.
in my life.
Oh yeah. So quick announcement.
Announcement.
Starting in January,
Yes.
we are starting a men's knitting group
Ooh.
at Strengthening Studio.
This
in
is
January.
String Thing Studio is in New York City.
Yes, it's in Brooklyn.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
I am teaming up with Randy, who is he started a new website called It's Knit.
Okay.
.life. So check him out. I'm doing it's myself, Randy, a guy named Ron, Cairo.
Oh,
You know
I love
Cairo.
Cairo.
We
He's
love
such
Cairo.
a sweetheart. Yes.
So Cairo, hi Cairo.
Hi, Cairo.
And Kai. Kai's gonna be joining this
Oh,
night. So it's
Kai.
the first time that we're actually getting the younger guys involved.
Oh, that's
also,
so sweet.
yeah.
Kai's
so
gonna be on a Tea with Shira too. His
awesome.
Tea with Shira is coming out in 2019.
awesome.
So-
Yeah, Kai's a good guy. And
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. And
Such a
I can't wait to
sweetheart.
see his future.
He's
He's gonna be huge.
His
Watch.
future is bright
Yeah.
and full of yarn.
That's right.
Full of yarn.
So
Are
you-
there any other questions, comments? I just want to make sure we get as much interactiveness as possible.
We have a lot of people sharing their nail clippers and the other kinds of scissors that they use.
Ooh.
And guys, I just want to thank you from behind the camera for bearing with us. This is our first time doing live on YouTube. There's obviously been some bumps, but thanks for sticking with
I
us.
just want to point out that right now we have sun coming in and Sarah's holding her hand over the lens. It's a little DIY, but this is a first time, and I we love and appreciate this knitting and crochet community
Yeah.
so much. And so when we do lives like this, we want to hear from you, and
And
we
I
want
just-
you to
yeah.
hear. We want you to know that your voice matters, and we're listening.
And I just want to take this moment right now to thank everybody out there, including you.
Yeah, in case
you
you missed
guys-
his acceptance speech on his 1-year anniversary.
It's been a year.
It has
and
been a year.
It's been an amazing year, and I thank you. I thank the community. You guys have been amazing, and I felt like I've been living under a rock for all these years until this happened to me, and you guys really brought me out of my shell. And
Well, us
And I
knitters and
wanna thank you,
crocheters
yeah.
are loving, warm.
and I love
warm because
everybody. I
we-
love you
we make warm
guys.
things.
Everything. I mean, there's a lot of good things happening in 2019, which I cannot mention just yet, but.
Well, if you follow at
yeah.
Brooklyn Boy Knits
Yes.
on Instagram, you will be notified, or just
Lots of cool
get
things.
into it.
And can we talk about 2019?
Oh,
bullying?
yeah, we can mention that. We don't need to get into details.
Okay.
You just need to follow our Instagrams to find out. Hopefully you guys know about Hat Not Hate, hashtag Hat Not Hate. It's an anti-bullying campaign that Lion Brand launched in 2018, and we are standing up to bullies left and right.
That's
so
right.
we have asked you all to make blue hats out there. You can follow my Instagram. I may or may not have taken a special photo with a special character in our lives. This is so like, what are you talking about, Shira? It will be posted. I'm really excited about it. Hat Not Hate. Check it out. 2019.
It's gonna be huge this year.
It's gonna be blue
huge,
and it's gonna be
huge.
big
Yeah.
and it's gonna be huge.
So
Yeah,
check
I'm
it out.
Super excited.
Follow the hashtag Hat Not Hate. Follow Brooklyn Boy Knits on Instagram. Follow at Shira Roars tomorrow for the announcement of the giveaway.
Can't wait for that.
I'm very
I wonder who
excited.
the lucky winner is going to be.
I have no idea who you will be, but you will be getting lots of lovely
Yes.
treats and Lewis's face on an
Bye,
enamel
bro.
pin. I love it. I'm so excited. Are there any other things that we should talk about, Sarah?
We should tell them the next Tea with Shira is coming out in January, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Who are we featuring? I can't even remember the schedule.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Well, listen, Lewis. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
Oh my God.
What's your, real quick, any New Year's resolution?
To not be single.
Well, then that makes two of us.
No, to finish some knitting stuff. And honestly, my New Year's resolution is to, Hat Not Hate was so kind of, it was thought about and it was kind of put together and like thrown out there. But as big as it was,
But
it was so successful. We received over 2,600 hats from you guys out there. It was amazing.
start knitting those hats, by the way. Yes,
We're
yeah,
accepting
yeah,
hats. You
yeah,
guys
yes,
can
yes.
send in hats. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at Shira Roars or
Brooklyn-
Lewis
yes,
at Brooklyn Boy Knits.
Knits.
We are definitely campaigning for Hat Not Hate. My not my resolution, but my hope for 2019 is that it is even bigger and
Yeah.
bluer.
Yep.
And I will not stop Hat Not Hate until there are no more bullies. So
It's
I know
important.
I have a feat in front of me and a long way, but I hope with all of your support and the amazing community that you guys are, that we can bring an end to bullying. So that's my hope and wish for 2019.
Yeah, and you're doing an excellent job.
Thank
and I just
you.
have to say that, you brought a thought, you brought it to life, and the love that we got throughout the world, literally.
Yeah,
Not just
literally.
here in New York,
Libya.
just our country,
Libya.
everywhere,
Legit.
everywhere. It's huge, and that's what I'm talking about when it comes to bringing a community together, and we all unite under one umbrella and say we're gonna do this. There's something happening with children all around the world where there's bullying happening, and it's never gonna end.
And it's not only children, it's adults.
It's adults
as well.
too. Yeah, you're right.
So I feel like that's my big wish and my big hope. And you guys, for my 30th birthday, that was I'm gonna cry. That was one of the coolest things. So I hope that and we also edit out tears. That normally doesn't happen either. So I hope in 2019 it's bigger, it's bluer, and my goal is that we receive over 10,000
yes,
blue hats.
10,000 over
10,000 blue
yes.
hats before October 1st of 2019, and that we have over 100,000
Yeah.
posts of using the hashtag Hat Not Hate.
And if there's
Right
any
now,
schools out there,
if there are any schools that
out
want to
there,
participate in Hat Not Hate, you
please.
can get in touch.
What's your email?
My email. Well, just reach out to me at Shira Roars. I don't know who's watching this. Unless you have a single son or something. Like, I'm not ready to just put my email out there. Lewis, what's your resolution for 2019?
It's just to continue, finding the next opportunity just to help somebody. It's all about extending your hand, and if I can help somebody else out there, even if it's one person, and that's what I say, even if you touch one soul, even if you help one person,
Just
that's
like the
all
lady
I'm
on the
at.
train.
Yep, exactly. So
And that's what I would say about Lewis. If there's one thing about this gentleman sitting next to me, is that his heart is way 10 times, a billion times bigger than his yarn collection. I will tell you that. And he really is a giving person, and it's so nice to know someone that I can he'll text me at 12:30, or he'll text me while I'm in the hospital, and I'll respond to him, and vice versa. We're always in connection, and his heart is truly just so big and wants to give back. So that's really nice to have in our community. So I hope that you're.
can we hug it out? That was so sweet. I love this girl. Thank you. That was so sweet.
Listen, guys, happy 2019.
Happy New Year to
Happy New
everyone, and we're
Year.
coming up.
We want to hear if there maybe there are other special guests that you think I should have on a live with Tea with Shira. I'd love to know. Leave in the comments below. Remember to leave your name in the comments below so we can pick you hopefully tomorrow.
Yes.
December
Exciting.
19th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out at Shira Roars for the announcement. And I guess here's to
Yes,
2019.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
I know. Crazy.
Oy, boy. All right. Happy New
Bye,
Year,
guys.
guys.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Take care.